Please hit the bell icon for more notification. Please like, share and subscribe my channel for more videos. Everyone, this is part 2 of Climate of India. In part 1, we have discussed about the location of India, difference between weather and climate, factors affecting the climate, and other things over here like variation in the climate of the country, etc. And here in part 2, we are going to learn about seasons of India, some facts and reasons of global warming and its solutions we are going to learn. Type of climate is characterized by the distinct seasonal pattern. The weather conditions greatly change from one season to the other. These changes are particularly noticeable in the interior parts of the country. The coastal areas do not experience much variation in temperature, though there is variation in rainfall pattern. How many seasons are experienced in your place if we see? So 4 main seasons can be identified in India. Cold weather season, the hot weather season, the advancing monsoon and the retreating monsoon with the regional variations. So let us discuss each of them individually in next slide. So here we will discuss the hot weather season, that is summer. The hot weather season in India is from March to May. The highest temperature is recorded in the northwestern part, where the highest temperature in May reach up to 48 degrees Celsius. South India does not experience intense heat because it is experiencing moderating influences of the sea. You can see over here, here is Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean. Here now we will discuss about the storms and hot weather seasons. So we are going to discuss about in short the local winds. So during the summer, a local hot wind called the Lu below in the northern parts of the country, that is a direct exposure to the wind, may prove fatal during this season. Thunderstorms known as the Kalbesaki, which hits the West Bengal. These are also known as the Bardoli or Bardoli Tira. These thunderstorms are accompanied by the heavy rainfall. It also rains in the coastal areas like Kerala and Karnataka. These showers are known as the mango showers, as they help in the early ripening of mangoes. They are also known as cherry blossom in Karnataka. We'll move further. Here you can just get some points. You can note down some key points which you can see right now on your screen, and you can use while writing your answers when you are just specifically writing about the summer season. Here it is written about all the local winds, written about the which plane have a highest temperature and all, and when the summer starts, all those points given, and then you can elaborate when you are just writing your answer with these key points. We'll move further and discuss the next point, that is the next season, southwest monsoon season. So southwest monsoon that is begins in the June and lasts till the September. During summers, a low pressure areas is created over the northwestern part of the Indian Ocean. This attracts the southeast trade winds. These winds get deflected to their right because of the Coriolis force after crossing the equator. As I said about the season, how the monsoon winds are getting deflect from the which are coming from the equator or the Indian Ocean. So they reach the west coast. As the southwest monsoon, they bring heavy rainfall accompanied by the violent thunder and lightning. This violent onset of the monsoon is termed the burst of the monsoon. the monsoon winds get divided into the Arabian Sea, here you can see, and the Bay of Bengal branch. We'll move further and I'll just give a little more knowledge about the southwest monsoon, that what is onset of southwest monsoon. So southwest monsoon normally sets in over Kerala around 1st June. It advances northwards, usually in surges, and covers the entire country around 15th July. Temperature in July, if we are talking, so days are usually hot with balmy evening. So visitors should pack light and cool clothing if they are going to that areas during this time. And the average daily maximum temperature is 31 degree and the average daily minimum is 25 °C. We'll move further and discuss about the third season, that is a retreating monsoon season. So during October and November, the southwest monsoon winds become weaker and starts retreating or withdraw. The season is marking by the clear skies and an increased temperature in the northern plains. The retreat of monsoon is at the level at the marked level, and this increase in the temperature is termed October heat. At this time, the low pressure conditions shift to the Bay of Bengal, giving rise to cyclonic depressions, and the cyclonic depressions often result in the destructions of life and property, generally on the eastern coast and the southern coast. Most of the rainfall of the Coromandel coast is derived from depression and cyclones and all. You can see the image, through that you can understand how I have explained, and all the key points I have given on the screen you can use again. I'm saying you can use those when you are writing about some particular season. Withdrawal of monsoon, as we are talking about the retreating monsoon. So typically the southwest monsoon makes its onset over Kerala by 1st June and covers entire country by July 8. It started retreating from northwest here and northwest India around September 17 and withdrawing entirely by October 15 to 25. September means by 15 to 25. Here we'll discuss some more points related to winter rainfall as we're discussing about the uh, retreating monsoon or withdrawal of monsoon. So the region that receive the rainfall in winter in India are Tamil Nadu. This is due to the phenomenon called the northeastern monsoon. Northeast monsoon occurs during the October and December, affected only the southern part of India. You can see over here. And the states of North India that receives the rainfall in winter are Punjab, Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh. Here you can see the western Uttar Pradesh, as I said, and the western disturbances cause the winter rainfall in northwestern parts of India, and that is very good for the rabi crops. Punjab, if you are taking, very good for the this winter rainfall is good for the wheat cultivation. Moving ahead, and we'll discuss about the cold season. The cold weather season in India begins during mid-November in northern India and stays till February. December and January are the coldest month. The temperature decreases from the south to north, and the places in the North Indian plains experiencing cold climate. Thus, while the mean temperature during January and the Trivandrum is as high as 31 degrees Celsius, as it's only 16 degrees Celsius in Varanasi. So in short, interior areas are experiencing cold season, means in winter they are very cold, and the coastal areas have comparatively temperature little high. Now, wind direction, if we are talking in the winter season, so excessive cold in North India during the winter is due to the following seasons. So, cold winds blow from the Caspian Sea and the Turkmenistan over the northwestern part of India during February. Places such as the Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan are far away from the moderating influences of the sea and hence experience continental type of climate. We say continental type of climate or the moderate types of climate. It's the same. These are the terms which we are supposed to use when we are writing our answers in geography. The snowfall in the nearby Himalayan region can feel there, and there are high pressure conditions over the northwestern parts of country. Always remember, children, one thing: when temperature is high, pressure is low. When temperature is low, pressure is high. We learn in this way, and this is in the most of the condition goes same. So the northeast trade winds blow from the land to sea during this season, and hence they are dry. They pick up the moisture when they blow over the adjoining oceans, thus bring rainfall over the Coromandel coast, and western disturbances are experienced in the northern parts of the country during the cold season, which we have discussed in the previous slide also when we were just discussing the withdrawal or retreating monsoon. And through arrow also you can see over here how it is going down. Now we'll move ahead and discuss about the temperature in month of January specifically. So the average temperature hover around 26 degrees Celsius with highs of 31 degrees Celsius in the afternoon and lows of 20 degrees Celsius after dark. Further north in the inland, that is New Delhi, is much colder with highs of 15 degrees Celsius and lows of 7 degrees Celsius approximately. Although 9 hours of the sunshine is expected each day, and January is an excellent time of year to visit India, especially the parts of the northern. They are very cool, and coastal areas also comparatively other months little less temperature is there. Himachal Pradesh, if we are talking, and in the north of the country will be the cold and can drop below 10 degrees Celsius. For the south, and the mercury rises and temperatures of 25 to 30 degree approximately, we are just saying, are typical in the southern states of Goa and Kerala and all. Here we will discuss about the distribution of rainfall in India. So there are like heavy rainfall, moderate rainfall, scanty rainfall and all. So we will discuss here about the distribution of rainfall in India with some terms. So very heavy rainfall regions, that means more than 200 centimeter of the year. So these areas, like especially if you are talking, so that is the slopes of the Western Ghats and the Western Coastal Plains, Meghalaya Hills, that is Garo, Khasi and Jaintia, the southern slopes of the Eastern Himalayas, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh and West Bengal regions receive the moderate rainfall, that is a 100 to 200 centimeters is there. So the southern parts of Tamil Nadu and the northern parts of Andhra Pradesh, middle Ganga Valley, some parts of the western Ghats, eastern Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh and Orissa comes under this category. So we will discuss the region receiving low rainfall, that is 50 to 100 centimeter. So parts of the Deccan Plateau comprising the regions of the Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, eastern Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana and Kashmir regions receiving the scanty rainfall, that is 50 or less than 50 centimeter rainfall. So the northern part of Kashmir also comes under that, southern Punjab and the western Rajasthan. So the rain shadow regions of the western Ghats lying in the Deccan Plateau. Now further we will discuss about the climate change, because we are talking about climate, we are talking about seasons, we are talking about the distribution of rainfall. So here we will discuss some of the points of the climate change. So an impact of global warming and all. So you can see through this slide, temperature is rising day by day. Because of that, food scarcity is there, loss of biodiversity is there, excessive sunstrokes are there, tsunami and earthquakes are there, and there are the melting of ice, floods, forest fires, spread of tropical diseases, and increases in the greenhouse gases are there. Sea level is rising because of melting of ice and sinking the coast and all. Thing comes what we can do. What can I do as an individual to stop the global warming and all? So here are some of the points I'm going to discuss with you, which are very common and related to our day-to-day life. Like we can switch off the lights, fan, TV and other energy using gadgets when they are not in use. We should not use those equipments that pollutes or consume more energy. We can create a public awareness, so every individual can take initiative. We are in our offices, we are in our society programs and all. So 5 minutes awareness program we can keep to just guide people to just put the awareness, so we can save our environments, we can save our earth. So use renewable energy resources like solar, wind and biomass, etc. And we can use the so many programs, we can NGOs, and we can help each other for the, instead of blaming for the climate change, we can just join hand and we can just save our environment and save our earth.